Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to Unteanable Heights, and this dried out for some reason. Welcome to the very hard challenge. I'm thinking about what I'm going, or where I'm going to expand first, because I'm going to expand. I just need to decide which way. But maybe I should first connect these. They're already planned, but I didn't finish that power shaft where it will go. Because I don't have really that centralized industry here close by. I need to move it all the way back here. And these should be all connected together? It seems so. If only there was an overlay with the power, if it is all connected together or not, because right now I have no idea, I don't remember. But it seems that it is. Do I have a power shaft under? I don't think so. No. So this is definitely where it is connected. I'm a little bit lost in my own design. Ah, here it is. Okay, so these are connected. These. Okay. This is the problem when you load up a save after a couple of weeks. Sometimes it's enough just go after a few days. I didn't see in this one. Okay, so it is connected together. Oh, okay. So I just need to bring that power shaft somewhere close by and connect it. Maybe even here. That would be possible. Yeah, but that needs to be built first. So maybe I will go this way, like this. Let's build a couple of stairs. Can I go above this? No, I can't go above that. Okay, so for now, let's do this so we can build it completely. And then I will be working on that later. Food is alright. Water is so-so, I think. It's fine. But it is kinda a little bit low. I think I didn't fill it up properly last time. So most of it will go dry, I guess. But it is what it is. I will try to do better for the next season. And maybe build another reservoir here. This will be another district, I think I was saying last time. I don't remember properly. So I don't know what I promised and not. I should be really writing down a note when I'm playing a game, because otherwise I will forget what I said many times. But anyways, let's keep filling this up. And maybe I should get rid of these later. Not right now, but later. So the irrigation will, will propagate this way. So this should be greened by all that water there. That's something to keep in mind. Or maybe I will just build like irrigation stations in the middle. Just like I did here. These with the fluid dumps. Maybe I'll do just that. That's a little bit easier to manage, especially on this map where we don't have enough water. Yeah, I'll go with that. So let's finish this to some degree at least. So it is a little bit nicer. And while they will be filling that up with the dirt, that's not too much. Maybe I should focus here on this hill to get rid of all of the dead trees and blast it off, so we can make it more useful. And more useful, I'm really thinking about expanding this reservoir here. So, how deep we need to dig it up? So this is 6 deep. Okay, so that's 6. That means I just need to go 1 deeper here. Okay, so this will be our base. And from here, I need to continue. How wide I will go? Get rid of these platforms. And let's flatten this a little bit. And we can go like this, maybe. Maybe something like that. This will be a longer project, because that will take some time to build it. And then even more time probably to fill it up. So I will probably want to have it separated from the rest of the reservoir. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's build it. And this is expanded for that it can hold a little bit more industry. Oh, we are doing with trees. We are alright. And I should really cut down a little bit on that coffee bushes. We really don't need that many. So you know what? Let's get like rid of these. I will plant trees instead. Okay, 31 days to go. Hopefully that will be enough water. But we are storing 18,000 water. So that's good. Keep those storages full. That's important, very important. And I will be doing something with this. Making something a little bit nicer. But this will be part of the next district, I think. Or maybe even another one. I'm not really sure. I want to expand the population here a little bit. Because we are currently sitting at only 133. You know what? Let's have a challenge. Let's try go to a 300 stable. Without anyone dying. And that would mean adding at least one of these advanced breeding pods. Let's start slowly and add just one. Okay, so I will be adding one advanced breeding pod. And I need to fix this abomination down here too. And make this nice. I will connect it to a new district. Because the roads are already red, yeah. Okay. Let's keep them working for a while and work on this a little bit too. Yeah, this needs to be filled up. Okay. I need to wait for them to finish all their tasks and then we will continue with the planning. So almost all the explosives are planted and I already started building one of the walls for the new reservoir. So it will be something like this. It's a little bit further than I wanted it, but that doesn't matter. Maybe I will be expanding it later, who knows. But this will be the end, so I will build a wall like this when this is all blasted. I think the top can go, so let's blast it off together. Hell yeah. Nothing better, just a little bit of explosives. Let's add a few more. I don't even need to go that far away, but whatever. Let's make a square. Why not? For now, the water is holding, but it is getting a little bit too low. Yeah, am I releasing some water? Probably, yes. It's open. Whatever. We should be fine. We have 18,000 water and we've been fine before. So we will be fine again. Everything is working smoothly. Okay, I wasn't really paying attention what's going on elsewhere as I'm fully focused on this right now. And then I am thinking about the new district, what I will be doing here. The main goal of this map is to just make it all green and blue with the water. So maybe more farms, more trees and stuff like that. To make it nice and not just a dystopian hell that I'm usually building. I will save that for other playthroughs that I'm doing right now. So yeah, let's make this our lovely green garden district. So I will get rid of this. I will not be doing it too artificial. So I will leave this as it is, I think. I will try to fill it with water and keep it filled with water, which will be a little bit harder, I think, since I will have this massive reservoir. But anyways, at least I will try. And then I need to prepare where I will be irrigating this. I don't know exactly how far this goes, but I think 15 blocks when it is 3 by 3. Let's measure that. Let's see how far this is going, the irrigation. Okay, so that's how many? Okay, it's around 15 blocks, I think. Yeah, something around that. So 15 from this side. Oh, not with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, this is 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is here. That's 15. But to be sure that everything is irrigated, let's go. This is 10, 11, 12. And let's do this. And from this side it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And let's have another one here. Maybe do 13. Do 13, yes. And have another here. And maybe that will be enough to at least irrigate this part here, and further expansion that will be here. I will need to cover this a little bit better, but I will build around it with the dirt. And then the middle section I will build from the levees probably, or something like that, and build a monument on top of it, for instance. But first, let's work on this. And I need to get rid of those pesky trees, so I need some ladders. Let's get down, and let's get down to the business. This needs to go. We don't want any dead trees here. This is a dead tree free zone. So I will keep filling this up. If only I had enough dirt. But we will get into it. It seems that I may have used all the planks. I was wondering for a while why this is not progressing that well as before when I was building the other walls, and I don't have any planks. Okay, the construction will go a little bit slower now, but that's perfectly fine. I almost built everything, and in 7 days I think this will be done. And anyways, this will take a little bit longer to fill it up, as it is completely dried out on the other side. Which isn't great, but fortunately we have still 17,000 water, but that's 7 days to go. It's not going that well, but this is still being filled up. Yeah, and I should have steel pumps, yes, on this side. So they will keep pumping anyways. Okay, let's pause this for the swimming pools. That's not really necessary right now. Just to save a teeny tiny amount of water. And this is going quite well. They're planting the explosives. Okay, they will not be building this ladder that soon, and I'm slowly getting rid of all of these trees. And they will no longer stay in our way. Do I have a dirt? Yeah, we have a little bit more dirt. So let's keep adding. So since I don't have enough planks, they can at least still be working on this. And of course there must be one shitty tree hidden here that I will need to get rid of. Of course. But we will get to him. In the meantime, let's keep filling up these gaps. I shouldn't do that. There are still few trees that needs to be removed. This will definitely not be done this season, but we are not in a rush really. And I will try to grow a little bit more. We have now 19 unemployed beavers. Maybe I should put them into work somewhere. Maybe. But I don't really need anything else. We have plenty of food, wood. The only issue is that the reservoirs are drying out. So I don't even really need more workers right now. Maybe for the planks. I don't even know how many lumber mills do I have. Only these 3 here? Maybe I could add a few more. Can I fit them here? I don't think so. No, they are 3 wide. Let's add at least this one. That will help a little bit. And I have 38 pots. Oh boy. That's great. Alright, keep on working. Next time, this should be already green when I will talk to you. So I hope for the best. Or maybe it will not be green. Yeah. But I hope it will. Let's start building those fluid dams, even if I will not use them right away. Okay, it's just less than 1 day to end of the Badtide, so let's open these 2 fluid dams and employ the bots in them. So hopefully it will be a little bit more effective. And this is almost completely dried out. That's not a good sign. That's really not a good sign. I'm pumping too much water maybe. Or maybe we are using too much water. And right now, I'm not even using the hydroponics yet. I didn't even unlock it yet. I'm not sure if I will be able to raise the population to 300. I mean exactly only the normal beavers, not the timber bots or the iron bots, whatever they are called. So that remains to be seen. But I will keep that one extra breeding pod running since I built it. And for now, we are up to 150 beavers. So not too shabby, 23 unemployed, but I can employ them in a new district when it will be ready. It will not be ready for some time, as this needs to be fixed first. And I need to be careful when I will be deleting this stuff to not repeat anything that I've done before. Yeah, and let's keep piling up that dirt here. And this is already greening. Lovely. Okay, the water should be here soon. So let's open these gates and release all that bad water. Okay, I can do that there. And here I need to wait a little bit. Okay, now I can open it. Okay, let it dilute a little bit. And here let's start filling up with the water. And close this gate. Lovely. Is this releasing already normal water? Almost. Yes, it's going from the other side already. Okay, let's close this one. Because this big reservoir is a priority. We need to get water there first. Okay, let's try to fill it up. But I don't have a good feeling about that. But anyways, keep filling up, keep fighting this land, cursed land that I'm trying to make green again. Okay, and this seems to be ready for blasting, so let's go. Lovely, I like that. Okay, and I won't be doing more with this, maybe only adding a few more blocks here so it is the same height. Make like a bridge here, whatever. So it is same height, and I will try to fill it up with water as I said before, but I don't believe we will be able to, but let's see. This is nice and green. We need more dirt. We don't have enough dirt. Then I should do something about this tower. It's ugly. I don't like it. Oh, some of my mangroves died out. Okay, I wasn't paying enough attention, so we need to replant them and turn on this void dump again, as the water level here is too low. Let's fix that. Oh, we will have another Badtide. I was hoping for a drought because I want to rebuild this bad water source a little bit differently to stop spreading all that contamination. I was thinking about corruption. Corruption, contamination. But I will need to leave it for the next time, so hopefully next one will be the drought. But the main problem now is this reservoir is still not even half filled, and the other half is completely empty, and I don't like that. And yeah, it is still not covered with the dirt. It's not fixed yet because I forget to build these roads, but I will fix it later. The problem is, I think we don't have enough water. 2.5 days? This will definitely not be full in 2.5 days. I don't believe that. Well, let's see. It's really not enough time to have only those 5 days between the seasons. It's really hard. That's why it is probably a very hard challenge, this. But I have currently playing even more hard challenge. Harder more. So, this is kinda easy compared to that. At least I didn't get to this stage in the new playthrough. So we will see, but I would really like to have a 300 beavers here. But maybe I will just need to get satisfied with the greening the whole map as a goal. As that is possible even with less water. If I stop building these ridiculous reservoirs. Keep on filling it up. But this will not be full. Okay, so the reservoir is almost full, but only the first half. This one is definitely not full. We need a few shorter droughts or Badtides to be able to fill this up completely, but at least the storages are full at 18,000, so no problems. And 0.1 days, and we have a Badtide here again. I just need to prepare. Okay, this is automatic, this is automatic. Oh, this should be closed. Okay, Badtide is here. So let's close that, because this is still not working, so that doesn't matter. And 27 days. Okay, it's still less than what we had last time. That was 40 days, I think. And look at this lovely green. And that's how should everything looks like. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pump water here. Only the excess of this highly contaminated water. It's not a pure bad water, but it looks like that, a pool water. So this doesn't look good. Fortunately, our farm doesn't care if you feed them poop water or not. It's about the concentration. So that's good enough. And what about this? I think I'm not making enough dirt, or maybe they're fixing still this down here. Yeah, it seems that they were fixing that. Okay, this will take a couple of seasons before it is ready. The next thing will be to make something with this, to make it a little bit nicer. I need to get rid of some of these dirt blocks here and build the contamination barriers, and it should be much nicer. Let's try doing that. Or irrigation barriers, but I need to get rid of this. I will need to build a ladder or stairs there, unfortunately. Anyways, let's blast what we can. It will be irrigation barrier. I will try to block all of it. I don't know if that will be possible in a current situation, but I'll try. And here we will have a stairs, nice, lovely metal stairs, because why not? And this I still need to rebuild that. And we can have some little forest here just for the decoration, because we are here to cultivate this land. We want to make it green, we want to make it alive again. So maybe just plant some trees here, do decorations and stuff like that. In other words, waste some resources there. I've not been doing that for a long time, especially in this playthrough, so yeah, let's do that. Let's waste some resources. And what about you, mister? I will need to get to you. Oh, this is lovely. I like it. Let's pause it. Or oh no. Let's keep pumping the water there. It's fine. I only wish I had more dirt, but I don't really want to build another dirt excavator. And another Badtide ended. This one wasn't that long, so we still have some water saved. Well, not in this part, apparently. But still some saved here. So let's quickly start filling that up. Okay, all the bad water is getting away. Okay, I will keep this one running a little bit longer because this is too contaminated, I guess. It needs to be diluted a little bit more. And they are working quite well on this part here. Look at this. They put a lot of work throughout that Badtide in it. So even if I'm not storing almost any dirt, we are still producing quite enough to keep them busy a little bit. And I should build a road this way, so they can work on this part here too, where they will have all the dirt they need. And we are doing alright. This is green too. I built another irrigation point here. This is prepared for some tree planting to make it a little bit nicer. I am planting the birch trees here just as a decoration, nothing else. Because why not? But I will need a forester down here, so let's put down one. And since this is no longer getting contaminated, they should not even die out throughout the Badtide, so that would be great. And the drought is approaching, so we will have finally a drought, another Badtide. So I will be able to rebuild this, but I will contaminate the land around it, unfortunately. So maybe build something temporary. Do I have enough planks? Yes I do. So let's build a wall. We are going to build a wall around it because it will just shoot out straight up as a geyser or whatever you pronounce it, I don't care. Okay, let's build this because I don't want to contaminate anything around it. It will not be the biggest of the issues, but let's do some precautions while I can. Especially I don't want to contaminate my water source. And this is almost full, but this one is definitely not. We need a couple short droughts really to fill it up. Otherwise there is not a chance. So I'm hoping for just like 12 days, just a couple of days of the drought. Not too long, that would be great, that would be perfect. But we will see how it will go. And I, in the meantime, build this new exercise plaza for my lovely beavers, and with the new Flame of Unity, as they was really lacking the well-being from that. Where it is? Where are the... here. Flame of Unity. Before it was around 30, 40. Because this is the only one that they had, but most beavers didn't travel near it. But these, they will definitely travel near them, at least once a day when they are going home. Because yes, all of the houses are covered with it, which is perfect. And let's see if they have something else. Yeah, except of these. The exercise plaza is really low, but that may be higher in the evening, as they are currently working and don't have time to go in. That might be the issue right now. And what about the decorations? Yeah, that's quite alright. Some shrubs, lanterns maybe I can add here next to the monuments. Oh, I didn't really build this right. I should have built it 2 blocks left. Whatever, let's leave it as it is right now. I will change it later. Let's add some statues here. Alright, drought is almost here. Let's see how long it will be. I hope not too long. And these walls are almost finished. I forget to build the road here. My mistake. Oh, 40 days. That's a bit too long. I wasn't expecting that. So this means 40 days drought, that the reservoirs of water will be empty by the end of it, probably. This is almost full, finally, after 2 seasons. And I have 18,000 water stored. We'll see, but I think we will lose most of the water by the end of the drought, unfortunately. But at least I have plenty of time to fix this. And maybe even fix this one. But I'm not exactly how I should fix it. I would rather get rid of these levees around and build it with the dirt. So it will be much smaller. And maybe... yes, I should do the same here. And then around add that... what it is called? Irrigation barrier? Maybe? Or maybe keep the levees around, but I will need to dig deeper to get rid of the contamination. So I'm not sure how am I going to approach it. But first, let's wait for them to finish the walls, then I will build this last piece here, and then I can start experimenting. So, the wall is built, so let's go and delete these levees, and let's see. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, look at that, how it is shooting up. No, 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 go away, go out of the map, come on. Yes. Nice. No contaminated beavers or land. And now, if I build just dirt around it, it will be still contaminated. How am I going to do this? I can always build this, what it is. Bad water discharge, but I don't really need it, and I would need to raise it up by 1. I think there is no way to avoiding it, but let's try. Let's get rid of this one again. And we are going to dig the trench around. Or you know what? Don't go 1. Let's go 3. Because why not? So let's go a little bit deeper. And we'll see how it will go. Okay, this bad water source was rebuilt. It's again with the levees, but now without the contamination. So the trick is just to dig deeper and build around it, and now the contamination can't seep around, so that's great. Now I'm just going to do this one. This one will be a little bit different, as I don't need to really rebuild the levees deeper. And let's have a gaze here. Look at that. Okay, that will dissipate. Most of my builders are bots, so it should be fine. Yeah, that will evaporate soon. So I'm here just going to get rid of the levees and rebuild it around it with the dirt. So hopefully in 33 days we should have plenty of time to fix this. But anyways, I will put it on the highest priority just in case. Because otherwise, after the end of the drought, it will start working again. Which we definitely don't want to. Okay, leave them working and they will make it right. And the second bad water source was enclosed already, and we have still 16 days to go before the drought will end. So this is completely finished. So I should get rid of that road. We don't need it here anymore. And that means I can slowly start planning what will be this new district. As we can see, the irrigation is not going all the way to the back, which is rather unfortunate. But I will work with it somehow. I will need to add a few more, but this is still not finished. Yeah, I need to fill up this area too. So it will be the same level as this farming land here. And I was doing a little bit of decoration here, as you can see. Oh, I forget that they will spread out. Okay, I didn't thought about that. So if I want them not to be spreading out on their own, I just need to cut them down or need to keep them as a planting area. I think when it is like this, as a planting area, they will not start spreading. But for now, let's keep it as it is. I don't really mind and make it a little park here. Park area without any beavers, because they will not be traveling here to sit on few benches. And here we will have a new monument, because there is that bad water source on the bottom, and I wanted to make something nice of it, so we will have this monument here. And maybe later they can have some amenities here from the... probably not from the main district, but from the other one. Maybe I will make like a small settlement here. I can't really grow the population too much, but I can make like a teeny tiny settlement that will be fully dependent on the main district probably. Or maybe they will be just pumping their own water and growing a little bit of food. Who knows? Don't know. Don't know yet, but when we put... Oh, I don't need. I have those stairs there now. Because this requires a little bit of blasting, and there are still some dead trees that I need to get rid of. So let's start working on that. So I will be working on that, then using more dirt here, and I need to figure out that irrigation. And for now, let's plan a few more of these dirt blocks here. This will need to be covered. Maybe not all the way there, but we will see. I don't even have that much dirt. Oh, they stockpiled a little bit. Okay, so maybe this will go a little bit faster than what I thought. And then I will need to redo this area here. First, I will start with getting rid of those dead trees, as they are really pain in the ass. So let's get rid of them. Everywhere. No more dead trees here. They are not welcome. We need to get rid of them. For the sake of the beaver kind. We don't like dead trees. We like still growing trees, alive trees. Fully grown, watered, nice, green and brown. Not these dead abominations. We despise them. We need to get rid of them. And everything shall be green. I will keep this area empty for the expanding of the industry if I need to. And I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but we are now growing our own mushrooms and algae. So I already built, I think, this one. Yes, the fermented mushrooms will be made here. Let's put the pot there. And I built another food factory, this time for an algae. So soon we already have some fermented mushrooms. And even some algae rations, but I didn't see the well-being climbing up. But that's probably because it is not satisfied yet. Oh, it is. Fermented mushrooms and algae rations. Okay. So maybe we just need to wait to the evening, or maybe I missed the pop-up. That's another thing that could happen. And simultaneously I should start working on these parts here too. I think I will want to make it the same level as is this up here. Probably. I don't want another canyon here, but first, again, let's get rid of that trees. Oh, this section will require many stairs or ladders and whatnot. So many dead trees. But it will be done. It's just a little bit tedious. Nothing else. Oh, great, here it is. We reached 47 well-being. Perfect, that's the highest for now. So this one is closing to the 50. What we will need for that? Tribute to Ingenuity, Earth Repopulator. Definitely that. And I'm certainly missing a mud bath, right? Yes. Mud baths and wind tunnels I'm missing. So I will need to build those two. And I think I'll build them up here next to the houses. As I don't think so I will be expanding this population in the main district that much. Probably not even be expanding. So I will reserve that for the amenities. So let's plan. I should have plenty of metals, yes, and planks. So let's plant a couple of these towers again. And build it on top of it, shall we? Okay, these will be the new platforms. And I need to find a way to build those mud parts and bring power to them. But I have already an engine here, which has a 200 spare. Or maybe I could have built it here. And I definitely want to make these campfires much nicer, because right now this is really ugly. And I should get rid of these old small tanks with water. We have plenty of big ones. We don't want those small ones. Even these pumps, they are not in use anymore. And fill this up with the land a little bit. So what can I put up here? Let's see, well-being. Wind tunnel. I think this one will be much better here. And I can I? I can't really connect it through here without any kind of scaffolding. But I can do this. You know what? Let's waste a little bit more wood and make it this. So I will bring the power shaft through the scaffolding and hide it with the decorations here later, not right now, because they will not be able to build it. And then mud bats, I would like to build them up here. So let's check it out. I can build 4 like this with a staircase and the platforms. And the only thing they require is power. I need to bring a power somehow. This engine will definitely not be enough. Maybe I should build a engine somewhere here under. Like on the same level as is these pumps here. That should be enough. And that's 3 and 3. So let's check that out. 3 and 3. No, that's 3 and 2. 3 and 2. Bunch of platforms. But I can fit only 1 engine. How much do they need? Power, I mean. 50. Okay, this will be 50, 100, 150, 200. Okay. This will be 200 in surplus. And then I will bring the power shaft. Where are they exactly? They're up here. So let's do this. It will not be the nicest, but it will work. And we can always later hide it with more platforms. Like this. Not that one. This one. Perfect. Let's build it now. Alright, 0.7 days, or less than 1 day, until the drought ends, and we are almost out of the water, which isn't great. I'm wasting water here from this food now, let's pause that. I was really hoping for a much quicker or shorter drought, but unfortunately not. At least this is built, it's covered completely. We are working on this section here right now, and they are doing a great job, good progress there. And on this side, my lovely beavers are cleaning out all these pesky dead trees here. That requires a lot of stairs and ladders to be built, but that's fine. I will use them for blasting that off, or probably not that much blasting, but we will need to fill these gaps just like here. And the other thing was I rebuilt this. Since the water level was quite low, I lost a little bit of water here which already evaporated, but I built these sluices. So if it will happen that I will be able to fill this up, it will start filling from when the reservoir will be only full, and then it can release all the water back here into this section. There is still a little bit of water, yeah, it's not that bad. It's still better than from the last drought. Let me check this, if it is all open. Yes, it is open. Because I want to start pumping water, yes, from the start. Right now, let's go, let's fill all of that. Hopefully this is sealed properly. It seems yes, it is. So that should be fine. And what was I doing? Ah, yes, I needed to build this ladder and pause these power shafts here to not build it right away because they couldn't get to some of these pieces. So I need to build that ladder. And of course we have a stranded beaver. And tell me, mate, how are you stranded? Oh yeah, I see. Okay, let's fix that. Build a ladder here. And he should be able to get away from there. So he will be saved this time. And look at this, the birch trees are spreading. And I don't mind really, this will be like a park. If I need to use it later, I can always chop them down. So that's good. I still didn't start building the irrigation here, that has a time. First, I want to get rid of those trees. And yes, I built this little decoration here. I don't really like this wood fences to go like this, but unfortunately, you can't buy them diagonally, so this is what we have. Safety first. But it looks kinda alright. And I've done, yeah, the fence here too, next to our wind tunnel, which is now working. And we've been at 47, I think, or 48 well-being last time. We will see in the evening, I guess. And then, yeah, they can't, it seems, yes, they can't get to this. Okay, I need to build the ladders there so they can build me those lovely 2 or 3. Let's build 3 to the lovely mud baths, and that will even more increase our well-being. And probably that will means I will have more beavers living here. Yeah, I have already 3 homeless, so I will need to build a few houses. But unfortunately, I kinda blocked myself with these. So maybe I should just build them here on the side. Probably. But I don't have a path there, so maybe I will need to get rid of these stairs and instead build a ladder. Like that. So we can do this. And build a few houses here. Just 2 for now. Because increasing the well-being increases the beaver's life expectancy. So right now we are at plus 80%, and on 47 well-being we will be at 100%. So that will mean we will have more beavers. Which is good and bad at this on this map. But we will deal with it. Anyways, I wanted to grow the population a little bit. So it's fine. I only built that 1 breeding pod, not more. So we will be good. We have plenty of food. The only issue here is really that water. I wish really we had a few short Badtides or Droughts, so I can fill the reservoirs properly and fully. And I will need to increase the production of the algae and mushrooms, but I want to do that slowly because they are using a lot of water. So I don't want to overdo that. And we will have again another drought. Hopefully shorter one. I could really use just like, I don't know, 12 days drought, not too much, so I can fill everything up. This should be closed. Let's release all the water to the main reservoir, not back. I forget to close this side. My bad. But at least this is green. Reservoirs aren't full, not even half of it. This is alright-ish, but this one, nope. So this will not be filled up. Not a chance. The problem is that the droughts are too long. That's why it is a very hard challenge, so it will be hard to make the whole map green. Or maybe I need to abandon big reservoir stuff and just be pumping a lot of water into the reservoirs into my tanks, and then using this irrigation system for everything else. Because from here the water is not evaporating, am I right? I don't think the storages evaporate water, but the reservoirs are evaporating water. So maybe I just need some insane amount of large tanks. But that will take a lot of space, which I kinda have here and here. Huh. How many rows can I fit here? And the drought is here. Good, good, good. I can't fill full 2 rows because, yeah, this will get blocked. I can do something like this, but it will not be great. Maybe I can start with these 6 here and do that. And then I will have a road around it like this. Yeah, let's build these 6 at least. I will not set them up towards water storage, or maybe I should? Yeah, I think I should do that right away. to store more water. Yeah, screw it. And the drought is 29 days. Okay. So maybe I will try a different strategy. I didn't try that before. It didn't occur to me before that really. From the big reservoirs, or from any reservoirs like these here, everywhere you have a water, it is evaporating slowly but steadily. But from the storage, it is not evaporating away. So maybe I should focus just on pumping all of that water into storage tanks and then using fluid dams where I need them, like here in the swimming pools or this irrigation, you know, little ponds that I'm building everywhere. Maybe that's the path, but this will take a lot of space, unfortunately. But as I said, let's start with these 6. Let's find out. Let's do it that way. Maybe I will do some experiments of camera in my sandbox and try that. Okay, and the power should be connected. The generator or the engine is built. This is connected. Mud bats are built, but just the dirt needs to be delivered. Let's prioritize that by builders. And soon they should start working. Ah, yes, the mud bats are working, so I expect the well-being to climb up a little bit higher again. And this empty space, I should build them more of these rooftop terraces. Why not? Yeah, it's just 2 more. Let's get rid of these decorations. Yeah, instead of 3, there will be 4. Teeny tiny bit better. Oh, 49 is a well-being. We are really climbing to 50. We should get there. This episode, 50. We need that. Probably will not happen, but I will try. And I would really love to make this a little bit nicer. But, yeah, I noticed now that they can't reach this area to fill it up with dirt. That's why they are not working on it. And maybe even rebuild this section, like fill it up with dirt and move the district building. Maybe. Not right now. But that's something that I can do to make this a little bit nicer. Because we are no longer just surviving here, so why not make this district, our city, much nicer? Why not? Oh, well-being 50, so we made it. Hell yeah. 50 well-being on this very hard map. And they are still missing some of the stuff. The satisfaction is not as high as it should be, like scratchers, detailers, exercise plaza and other stuff. But it is quite alright. Especially if you remember where we started. When almost my whole colony died out because of the lack of water and other stuff. And food. And look at us. 162 beavers living here. I'm not counting the bots. Just the beavers. That's amazing. But we are still not done yet. That's one milestone. The other milestone is keep that well-being throughout the whole day at 50. And of course, make this map green again. As I said, it should be blue and green all the way. All the way. Everything should be nice and alive. So we will need to do that. They're already filling up these water tanks. So that's good. Good to see. And I should have only my beaver boats pumping. Yeah, let's swap that. They will be much more effective. Okay, most of them were already bots. But now they are all bots. This can go. Let's get rid of these small tanks here and there. And I'm thinking about where to build more storages. But for now, let's keep it as it is. And fill this. That should be almost 25,000 water. Okay. Let's try to fill that first. Alright, this should be our next irrigation station. Let's find out if it will work properly. Don't mind the road. I will be getting rid of that because it is terrible. But this should reach the same as this one, so at least somewhere here. And here I will figure it out later. And here in this teeny tiny island here in the middle, I will have another one because I don't think I will be able to hold water here in this river arm or whatever to call it. I will probably not be able to hold the water there. So let's rather make another fluid dump. I think this will be more efficient, especially on this map where our water sources are quite limited. And they still are not working on this. I have a serious lack of dirt. Maybe I really will need to build another dirt excavator. Maybe I should have done it already. But where? Especially not in my reservoirs. Not there. Not on a farm. The only good spot is somewhere here. But then I will need to fill that. What is this? That big hole later. Because it will be ugly. I don't want to leave it that. Okay, anyways, you know what? Let's build it here. Screw it. I will fix that later, but right now we need that dirt. And connect an engine directly to it. Uno stairs, and let's go. Without more planning or thinking. Build it. Come on, before I change my mind again. Maybe I should move these small storages on the side or in the back and use this for more water storage. Because that's 1, 2, 3. I can fit another 6 of these. And these are anyways empty most of the time as I'm not producing enough. So let's build it back here and I will finish these platforms at the same time. So let's add more platforms here and build a storage here. And then I can expand that hydroponics farms here. Or build a tower from them, as I done before. So it will be storage here and here. That's for the mushrooms and for the algae. I like this. And here, this lovely, lovely space we will use for storing more water. The only liquid after the coffee that is so important. Coffee should be #1 for Iron Teeth. As I'm drinking one coffee right now. I can't work without it. I can't play without it. I can't live without it. But with water, nah. Mighty fine old look. This will be another few thousand watt that we can store. The pumps are alright for now. They're not even pumping all the time. Are you? Yeah, he's charging, so that's why. Maybe I should add more charges. I have no idea if I have enough. But I don't see that many out of energy bots. Probably mostly just the builders, because they need to travel so far. And look at this. This is already working bad. The bot should be working here, and no, this does not need to be prioritized by horse. That's just muscle memory to always click on that, and sometimes I do it on stuff that don't really need it, like this, or the breeding pods and stuff like that. And the middle one here on the island is working too. As you can see, the water already evaporated from here, and that is already built to that excavator. That was rather quick. Perfect. Should I build a storage for dirt? Yeah, let's build a storage for dirt here. Just one. One should be enough. I have already some storages around the city, so don't build too many. Okay. And I'm managing quite alright, because I managed not to use all the logs for some time. Probably this forest here helped, because they are not really chopping it down that quickly. Maybe that's a good thing. Let's use pots here. It will go down quicker. But we are going a little bit down with the logs, so I stop building with it. We are mostly using the dirt. And the trees from here were mostly removed. So let's see how we will do this. But I think about something like this. So this will be filled to the same level. I will not be doing anything with this arm. I will leave it as it is, except for this part that I'm currently excavating. I will need to fix that later. But I will be leaving this as it is. I'm only filling up this one part. I will be building fence around it, some decorations. And one day, maybe, it will be filled up with water. Maybe. We don't know. The Beaver gods not decided yet if they want to grant us enough water. Okay, and I will do this here. Yeah, something like that. And then I build this wooden wall as a decoration there to separate those two parts. Yeah, I think that will be alright. I don't know about these hills, if I will be keeping them as they are or maybe blasting them off. I will decide when this is all filled up. And that will take some time. It will definitely not be done in a couple of cycles. That will take a long time. The map is starting to be greener and greener, and I built a little lovely park here. I'm just missing some metal blocks because I used too much of them. But let's see how this build looks like when it is finished. We will have this little platform here with just two benches and some decorations and a fence, of course. And here on this side, two rooftop terraces. They should be able to reach it. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I will transfer this park to the other district later. But for now, it's just for the looks. And of course, I planted plenty of trees around. When they will grow up, it will look even much better. So this is like a national park in our little beaver nation. And this is greening up nicely. I'm still continuing with this work. We are pumping a lot of water, currently sitting at almost... No, we are past 23,000, yes. And we have a capacity almost to 30,000. These two tanks are still needed to be built, but as I said, I used all the metals. Do I even have a scrap metal? Oh yeah, I have. Okay, we are fine on that. But unfortunately, my board's production is now suffering because of me using all the metal. Do I need more smelters? This one is not even working. Ah, he is charging, of course. I could build more smelters, but I don't think I have enough power for that. I always forget how much power do I need for a smelter. 200. Okay, so I can build like 2 temporary here and add an engine to them. Let's do that. I don't know how temporary this will be. Maybe it will be permanent temporary. You never know with me. But let's build 2 more smelters. And of course, bots will be working in there. I should have everything to build that, as I need to increase the production. I have not seen any beavers using these campfires. But maybe I was too late when I went to check on them, or maybe it is too soon. No, it was too late, I think, probably. I will check next day if they are using even these. But they are quite far away from their houses, so probably not. They have plenty here. And on this side here, all the trees were cut down. And these parts I definitely want to flatten a little bit. Maybe later I will do something with it, something more interesting. But for now, this all needs to go. I don't want it here, and I don't like it here. And we definitely want to make this nice and green, of course, like with everything else. So a few more explosives here and there. And let the blasting commence. That will take some time. How's the metal? 1, okay. But at least the engine is built. What's with you guys? Oh, he doesn't have any logs. Okay, I need to prioritize that. Otherwise it will not get filled up with fuel. At least not in some, like, normal time. It will take almost forever to get someone there. Especially when they are busy, like in my settlements. They are always busy. Oh yes, look at all those explosives. And of course I screwed up. I missed this spot here. And I can't get up here. So Yeah, I need to get rid of few explosives, unfortunately, because I'm a dum-dum. Let's rebuild those ladders there. And these are 3, yes. Let's plant those there too. These ones I missed too. I don't know when I am looking, when I'm talking and building something. Have no idea. Always miss something. And my reservoir is empty. Completely. But to be fair, we were pumping the whole dry season all the water and filling up storages. That's why we have 23,000 water now. And we started at what? 20,000 maybe? So yeah, I'm not surprised that it is empty, but it is not a problem, as 3 days we will last. And anyways, we are depending on our irrigation system, not really on our reservoirs to feed us and to not go thirsty. So everything is in storage tanks that should not evaporate. They should only go down only when they are drinking from it or bringing it to the fluid dumps. I will test that in some video probably if there is a evaporation, but I believe there is a none when the water is in a storage. So that's great. This is going well. This was already filled up, this big chunk here, which is amazing. Do I even have some spare dirt? No, I don't, but that's fine. We don't need it. We are using all the dirt from these 3 excavators right away. And we are filling even from this side too. So that's going good. And I really love this park. Look at that. The birch trees and the pine trees are already grown up. Now we are waiting for the oaks. And it looks lovely. And no beavers I've seen in these campfires, because it is too far away. I've not even seen most of the beavers going into campfires. They are using just few. I don't know why. And they are complaining about the social life, the campfires is kinda low, but they are not really using it. They are right here, next to their houses. You see? Barely any of the beavers are going into campfires. Few down here and few here. But they are not full at all. And they are working only 14 hours a day. Yeah, I know that's still a lot, but they are complaining about that. You see? Campfires, 39 from 159. They are not using them. And I'm not sure if I can lower the working hours further. I'm gonna still leave it as 14 hours for now. And then at some point I will need to replace most of the jobs with the bots, and maybe then I will be able to lower it. Maybe. Or maybe I can go like full bots. Every job will be filled with the bots, and I now notice that here are the beavers working. That's why I had so many injured beavers after a long time, like right now, 5. So that's from these buildings. Okay, that's fixed. What I was talking about? Yeah, that I should go, I can go the full bots way, and then have my regular beavers not be working at all. So this will not matter, they will not be working at all, because all the jobs will be taken by the bots. So they will be just sitting in their houses and swimming pools and stuff like that, and then the well-being would skyrocket. But for that I need much more beavers. As currently we have 118 workers and we have only 146 bots, and there are already 132 bots that are working. I have only 13 spare, so I need another 100 bots to fill all their jobs. So that would mean another Beaver Tower, maybe 2, to fill all of that. And here bots should be working too. So that's something that I can't do right now, as I'm struggling with metals, you can see. Hopefully these smelters should be working. Are they charging right now or what? Yeah, he's in the charger. Maybe I should build a few chargers here. Yeah, let's build them back here, a few of them. Maybe that will help a little bit with the charging times. And I can build few here. go only with 2 because this is exactly what they need. No, this is producing even less because this is producing 400 and they need 220, I think, for the smelter. No, 200. Then why it was using 220? Oh, the standby power is 20. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so they can handle 2 charging stations. Yeah, they will be getting a little bit low power, but that's fine. It's not that extreme. Only half a day to end the drought. And we will be pumping a lot of water as I want to fill all of my storages. That's 32,000. Maybe I should have added a few more pumps. Can I fit some here? Not really. Okay, I'll keep it as it is. Anyways, they are worked by the bots, so they will be quite effective anyways. I think they are not pumping fast enough, as it is only now started climbing a little bit up. And that's already one day or the second day to the wet season. Maybe I will really need more pumps, even if I am going to be pausing them from time to time. But where should I build them? Because I kinda screw that up. Maybe I can build some platforms here underneath and fit few pumps there. Don't know if I can. Oh, I can fit one pump here, so at least do that. Where are you? Here? Can I? Yes, of course I can, and that will be for the bots. From the other side, I have a ladder here, which is useless. It can't reach anywhere. So let's replace that with some platforms. Do I have metal for that? No, I don't. Okay, let's do it from the normal platforms. It doesn't matter. No one will see that it is ugly. So let's do it like this. Let's get rid of that lantern here, as it will be in a way. And add a few more pumps. Yep, just like that. So that will be, that already is 3 more pumps. This was already built. This will take a little bit longer. And I can fit another one here. Oh, that's right under the floodgates. I don't know if that will work, if it won't be, you know, permanently flooded, but let's try it. We can afford that wood. The bigger problems I have with the metal right now. At least these smelters are working to some degree. They don't have enough scrap. Don't I have enough scrap? I have enough scrap. This one is not working. These two are barely working. Their productivity is quite low. Don't I have a storage for scrap here? Here I have scrap storage. Maybe I need more haulers. You know what? Let's build 2 more haulers. Hauling posts. Maybe I need more. That will be 20 more haulers. Let's build that. That will probably help with transporting all the resources around the city. And the Badtide is approaching. And we've had a couple of really long ones lately, so I will again not be even filling this first reservoir fully. Especially not right now when I'm trying to pump as much water as possible to fill all the storages. So keep on pumping and let's see how it will go. Oh, with this mod, good statistics that I'm using, it's even showing me the estimated time to fill, and that's 17 days. Oh boy. So I definitely don't have enough capacity to pump all that water. And half of them are not even working, as they are transporting, or maybe either they are transporting the water themselves, or more plausible, they are going for charge, and all the charges are quite far away, so that might be a problem with those pumps down here. But anyways, at least they are pumping. But 19 days, or sorry, 17 days to fill this. All my reservoirs. The storage tanks, I mean, not the reservoirs. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. That's still not planted there. But at least this is filling up nicely right now. Okay, we should be fine. We have plenty of water. 163 beavers. Maybe I can increase that. Or maybe I should lower the hours? Lower the hours. And that should help with the well-being. You know what? Let's go and try 13-hour work days. For now, at least. Because there are still plenty of jobs that they are doing my normal beavers. Okay, this was planted. And I see another one that I missed before. That's here with this ladder. Okay, that needs to be swapped. Everything else looks fine. Okay, let's blast at least those that I can. These can go. These can go. These can go too. These two. And the hill is gone. Only that piece there is missing. And then the rest here. But that's fine. I'll get to it. Okay, well-being is at 51. Where are all the beavers? Oh, they were sleeping. Okay, I was too late again. Never mind then. At least the metal blocks are climbing, finally. Oh, I'm even kinda low on gears. Interesting. I wasn't really doing anything with the gears lately. Maybe it is because I was building a lot of those storages and they still didn't recover. Let's swap them for the iron bots and keep those working in gear workshops. That should bring us more. And half a day to start the Badtide, unfortunately. Oh, the reservoirs are filled quite well. Okay, let's see, can I... Yes, I can now blast this off and this. A little bit of blasting never hurt anyone. Only a few beavers here and there. But that didn't happen for a very long time. And let's get rid of the rows that are unnecessary as they are causing a little bit of a lag. Especially on higher speeds. I won't be doing anything that far away, at least not for now. I will get there later. Right now the focus is here to fill this app and make it green. Oh, 52 well-being. Lovely. That's very good. That helped that 1 hour that I lowered. That definitely helped. And 0.1 days to the Badtide. So let's swap this to automatic so I don't forget about that. And let's do the same here. Yeah, close about the contamination, 5%. Good. And we need another 14 days to fill up all the storages. Okay, good enough. And how long will be the Badtide? 42 days! Okay, that's quite long, unfortunately. But there is nothing that I can't do about that, so let's just endure and hope that we will last with all that water, especially when I have more and more irrigation going on around the map. And there will be even more. As I am not finished yet with wasting the resources and water. I'm now calculating if it will be enough to build just one irrigation spot here and irrigate it from this side to this side, from the end of the map to this canyon. So maybe here. And what about here? How far it is? That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is somewhere here. So maybe to be safe, let's do it like this. So it is closer to this side, so this should be green, like connected, and then from side to side. Because I'm trying to save on water a little bit, because I think this is a little bit too excessive that I built here. So let's try this. Maybe this will be fine. It will be right here. Put it on highest priority. And let's find out. For now, everything's going good. I pumped out all this water from that reservoir, but this one hidden down here still has a plenty of water that is being filled up from this one too. The only issue is that I have only 6 pumps there, but that's fine. I built a few more storages, so now we will be able to hold 35,000 water. And 19 days to go. And we will definitely not be spending 35,000 water in that 20 days. Let's blast this off and rebuild them the road so they can still reach here. They are progressing very well. With those 3 dirt excavators, this is going quite fast. After this is finished, I will focus at this side here. I will probably cover all of this under the platforms and build a ladder there. And just fill this up completely and probably get rid of this reservoir. Because I think it will never work on this map, as we don't have enough water sources. But that remains to be seen. I will keep it as it is for now. It doesn't matter really. So I will be filling this up with the dirt, and when this is done, I will probably get rid of at least this one so I can repair this damage next to our lovely park here, so it is not, you know, destroying the nice view here. Okay, this is built. Now we just need to wait a couple of days to fill it up, and let's see if it works as I intended, which will probably won't because I planned it. Anyways, let's wait. So it is full, but it doesn't work quite as well because there is this empty spot. I guess this and these two are too far away from each other. And this is still dried out, so I will need more of them, but let's see. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And from here, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, maybe I should have built them a little bit closer, so they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is overlap. So maybe 6 or 7 overlap would be better. So that means either this or this needs to be 2 blocks closer. So let's try doing this. Let's blast 2 more blocks here. And then I can move this fluid dump or whatever. But for now, let's blast those 2. And fill the corner one. So it will be 4 wide for now. Or maybe I can fit it up. That's not a problem. I just need to prioritize that. Otherwise they will use all the dirt on the other sides. Here. And they are not missing that much to be finished. It will be maybe done in those 14 days. Before the end of the Badtide. For now, let's experiment with this. Alright, it almost works. So I prepared this, but I think I will be moving that a little bit closer. This is 22 distance between them, if I'm correct. That's 10, that's 20, that's 22. Let's make it 20. I really should not be experimenting here, but whatever. So this is 22, 21, 20. So it will be like this. Let's try that. As I want to make it a little bit nicer and use less of the fluid dumps. And fill it up. And I am going to build a new one. Another experiment, another fail. So it needs to be 1 block closer to the edge. As it is right now, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so the irrigation can reach 15 blocks, but when you are doing it like this, it's going into circle radius, you know? But if you do a canal when you have more water like this, it would be perfectly fine because this would cover that. But like this, no. And I don't want to build them that big. And according to this, what I see, I need to go 2 blocks closer, something like this. I think that will be enough. And of course then I need to count what's behind me, how much I want to irrigate that. But at least these 2, 3 here I want to have in a same row. And this should be all covered, hopefully. And then I will build the 4th one somewhere here. 20 blocks away. So that's 10, 20 here. But closer to the map. So it will be like this. Let's try that. We are experimenting. That's how I'm figuring things out in games all the time. If there is not something really difficult that I don't want to spend hours on it, then I will just look the solution online. Like with the factorial many times. Okay, let them build it. In the meantime, they are figuring up this section here, and they already built this decoration wall that we will have here with the fence on top of it. And this will be later irrigated. I will not leave it as it is. It will be nice and green. But for now, it's fine. We have a plenty of water. Estimated time to deplete is 71 days. That's perfect. And in less than 7 days, we will be out of the Badtide. And we pumped almost everything from here. I don't know if they can reach this down here. Apparently they can't. So I screwed a long time ago. I made these reservoirs much deeper than they were necessary. But I can fix that with dirt. This should be filled up. Because there is no point having this amount of water if you can't reach it at all. I will not be able to remedy it everywhere, as there are spots like here under these platforms that I will not be able to reach it. If I would need to destroy all of it with everything that is on top, and that way I would be able to rebuild it. But that's out of the question. That would mean to destroy my whole city, or my whole, what it is, industrial district that is mostly there. Maybe I'll do it later, but definitely not right now. No, this all would need to go, and that's too much, especially too much storage with water. So no, I'm not doing that. Let's keep on wasting resources here. So that's done. You know what, let's fill it up before I change it. Doesn't matter that it will use a little bit more water. And let's build a fluid dump here. No, they are almost finishing with this. Lovely. We will have more land that needs to be green. This seems to be filled up as much as they could, but it's still leaving this ugly unirrigated mark there. So do they really need to be even closer to each other? I'm not sure. Maybe I should have looked up the irrigation radius. Someone must have done the calculations. Maybe I should. Or if we can plant on that, I wouldn't mind at all. I need a forester to try it out. So let's build one here. And I will try planting a few birch trees on top of it. Where are they? Here. I will try that. If it is fine, then I'll leave it as it is. And I will continue expanding to the left and to the right. Alright, he can plant on all of those spots. So it is fine. Okay. Let's leave it as it is. I just need to rebuild it a little bit and it will be done, because this is enough to be 3 by 3. It doesn't need to be much wider. It will be wasting too much water, I think. Let's do it like this. The Badtide ended, and since these 3 are working, I'm going to cover these 2 and rebuild it accordingly. So all of it will be nice and green. I will need to calculate that again, adjust it. But let's see. First, let's cover them and find out how far that irrigation is going. But for now, let's release all that bad water that's stuck inside. Don't mix it with my lovely water. The same here. Let's do it. This will be open when the contamination will lower. Maybe I could build this a little bit better to keep it running constantly, so I'm not wasting time. Or maybe... No, anyways, it will still need to get flushed out, all that bad water anyways. So the first day is not really usable. Okay, there's already some nice water coming out. It's still mixed quite well there. Okay, let's try closing this off and leaving this open. It's releasing a little bit of contaminated water still. That's not good. Okay, anyways, let's keep it automated. This is fine now. Release the water! Okay, we are down to 25,000, so we used around 7,000. But together with my experiments up here, that wasted a little bit of water too. But otherwise, quite alright. And I like that it is showing me estimated time to be depleted. That should be in a base game. These statistics. Because that's from the mod Good Statistics. You can find the name of the mods in the description, by the way. So 53 days to deplete this. That will never happen. As we are going to pump all the water again. And this is almost filled up. Lovely. Just a few more days. And another Badtide is here, unfortunately. Let's see how long that will take. In the meantime, the fourth irrigation point was built. So this will be green soon. 32 days. Okay, it's less than 40 days, definitely, so that's better. And this is nice and green. Now I'm just waiting for more dirt to be delivered here to these two former irrigation wells over there. That will be filled up, and then I will need, it seems, 2 here on this side. Either 2 here, or fill this up fully. Which I will not be doing, probably. Maybe if I fully fill it up. No, I think it will not last those 30 days. It will evaporate rather quickly. So I will need 2 more fluid dumps here on this side, and that will be green. But this will look awesome, except when we get rid all of these roads, because they are terrible. I will build somewhere here the new district, probably here on this spot, on that bad water source that is deep down there. We can have a district center here. Something like this, with a road and the decorations, so you don't even properly see that it is built on those metal platforms. You never know, there is a bad source enclosed down underground below all of that, and the same will apply here. Since we are no longer only surviving here, we are thriving, so we can make these decisions and waste the resources. And look at this park. Those birches are really spreading out. And the blueberries, the bushes too. Interesting. So if I keep it like this, when it is like a growing area, they will not spread, but these will. These will not spread here, as they don't have any valid, location to spread out. So this is perfectly fine, and it will stay like this forever. Well, until we will have water here. So that's nice. Okay, and I think I will be leaving this episode here. That was a blast. That was a lot of work. I know, not too much exciting, because we were mostly just filling up dirt and experimenting with the water and whatever. But in the next episode, we will be building new forests, new farms, new district. At least 1, maybe 2. The other one I will have here. But this will need to be filled up with dirt. This will be rebuilt, as we are not able to use it with this amount of water sources on this map. So we will need to get rid of this, build more water pumps and more stuff. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please push that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.